What do you think about exploring in different markets as a business owner? Where would be the first place you would start?
It really does depend on your product. Like with anything, just back to basic economics, there's got to be a demand for what you're selling or what you're making. Once you know where that demand can come from, that's where you've got to start pitching. You need to be there. I think the days of telexes and using on-the-ground trade commissioners to try and help you set up or to win business, I think they're gone. I think there's a lot more need to physically be present in that market. It doesn't mean you need to set up a business there to start, but you need to be there. You need to be meeting people. A lot of people do have mixed views on things like trade fairs or trade missions, but I think they are a really good start. Yep. Otherwise, how do you know that this is where the demand is going to be? And the reason I mentioned Australia on the world stage also is around this point, because a lot of countries do form blocks now and try and make sure that they are protecting themselves and the bloc. So if Australia is not aware of that, then we could again be isolated if we're not looking how to grow some of those markets for some of the products, particularly because we still sell the same things, mostly. We sell the same things we were selling 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whereas a lot of other countries have progressed into more deeper manufacturing, even technology. We're not as progressed as some of those, I would say.
Yeah. And with regards to any particular examples where you've gone out to meet clients and sit with them and got to understand their business. I love when we go out and do a buyer visit, for example, on behalf of one of our clients. I always call it and talk to the team and say it's like a streetwise MBA, because you sit down, you don't just go through a balance sheet and profit and loss, but they'll go through their entire business forecast for the next 5 years. And it can be anything from retail to construction to food and beverage. And you get a real insight into how the industry runs.